Okay, so we have our y-axis, our x-axis, our circle, which is a tangent to the x and y-axis, our first line here, and the second line here. This line is x plus y minus 2 equals 0. This is x plus y minus 2k equals 0. And this point here, if this is the radius and this is the radius, then this point here is or. Okay. So firstly, let's deal with this line. Let's use this line. So we know that the perpendicular distance between the center of the circle and the first line, that's also or. So if we use our perpendicular distance formula, here A equals 1, B equals 1, C equals minus 2, and the point is or. So the formula, the perpendicular distance, which in this case is also equal to the radius, it's or as well. That is absolute AX, so 1 or, plus BY, 1 or, plus C, minus 2, all over square root A squared, which is 1, plus B squared, which is 1. So I get or equals absolute 2 or minus 2 over root 2. So if I square everything, I'd get or squared equals, I suppose I could have taken the 2 out as well here. So that will become a 4, and then or minus 1 squared, that's or squared minus 2 or plus 1, all over, and root 2 squared is 2. So 2 goes into 4 twice. You get or squared equals 2 or squared minus 4 or plus 2. So you get or squared minus 4 or plus 2 equals 0. So or equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that's 4 plus or minus root 8 over 2. So that is or equals 4 plus or minus 2 root 2 over 2. So or equals 2 plus or minus root 2. Now there's two answers here. The minus answer is the one which the minus root 2 answer is the one which we'll have to reject. But let's have a look at the other line now. So we also know that the distance, the perpendicular distance from the center of the circle to the second line, that's also equal to the radius. So in this case, A is 1, B is 1, C is minus 2k, and the point is or. So or equals absolute AX, so that'll be 1 or plus BY, so it's 1 or again, and then plus C, which is minus 2k, over square root A squared plus B squared. So here we get or equals absolute 2 or minus 2k over root 2. I can take the 2 out. 2 absolute or minus k over root 2. I can square everything. Or squared equals 4. Or squared minus 2 or k plus k squared all over 2. So that goes in there twice, and I get or squared equals 2 or squared minus 4 or k plus 2k squared. or if you want, that's 2k squared minus 4, or I'll use a different colour here to make it a bit clearer, 2k squared minus 4 or k plus 2 or squared minus or squared, so plus or squared equals 0. So this is a quadratic with k as the variable, and if we knew the or, we could make it a quadratic with constants as the coefficients, and we actually do know the or here, so we need to put this answer in. So we have two answers to consider, 2 plus root 2 and 2 minus root 2. So let's have a look at the two cases. So the first case would be 2k squared minus 4 2 minus root 2 k plus 2 minus root 2 k. And then the second case would be with the plus in it. So let's just make some space here. So we get two possibilities here. 2k squared minus 4 2 plus root 2 k plus sorry, I shouldn't have written the k at the end here, there should have been a squared, plus 2 plus root 2 squared. Okay, so here we get k equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Let's get the calculator. So this one actually looks like it has no answers. This quadratic has no answers, but that's not too surprising because I said earlier I think the minus one is the one we reject, so the answers must come from this quadratic. Okay, so in decimal form, if I just use the formula here, which I didn't bother to write it down, but I get two answers here, 6.569, or another answer which is 0.2599. The question actually, in the question it said k is bigger than 1, so it looks like k is 6.569. Sorry, I actually typed them in incorrectly on my calculator. The first answer is k equals 1, and then the second answer is 5.83. Okay, and because the question says k is bigger than 1, then it's just this answer here that we take. And if you like, you can get the answer nicely in a surd form by using the formula. I just used the calculator here in decimal form, but it would be k equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, well, it'll actually take a little bit of cleaning up here to get to the answer there. I think I'll just leave it there. This is I checked, and this is the answer, but in the marking scheme they give the answers a nice surd. The question, doesn't say anything in the marking scheme if you should still give full marks or not if you leave it like this. It's not clear, but I think it should be okay to get full marks still if you leave your answer like this instead of in surd form, because the question never said to give the answer in surd form or to give the answer exactly. The circle shown in the diagram has as tangents, find the value of k. Yeah, not clear. But anyways, that's the approach to take for it.